Hi, I'm Gabby,
I'm Randy,
and we're the Rebels.
behind the kitchen.
So we started Rebel Kitchen about 10 years ago. It was kind of our dream to start our own business in Hawaii. And so we saved up and we moved here. We didn't know anybody. And Randy just likes to cook. So every time we have a party or whatever, Randy's always cooking. So we said, hey, let's do a restaurant. And here we are 10 years later.
The day we told everybody that we were going to move here, everyone thought we were crazy. It was 2011, everything's underwater, it's a new crisis. And we had good jobs in San Francisco and the Bay Area, and everyone's like, man, you guys are stupid, you guys gotta stay here, you gotta keep your jobs. And we figured, why not try it? We have no kids or anything so let's just go ahead and move. Worst case scenario, we'll get a job when we come back home if it doesn't work out.
We were a couple of kids, we say, and we had a dream to move to Hawaii and open our own restaurant. And everyone thought we were a little crazy, like, oh, why are you giving up your good job and all that? You don't know anybody. But we had a dream, and that's what we wanted. We had a passion for good food, and we moved here in 2011 and opened up our business 6 months later in the small town of Honolulu. And here we are 10 years later.
Originally, Hawaiian fire sauce was created because one of our favorite customers, we like to call our customers rebels, and she brought us like 10 pounds of chili peppers. And I didn't know what to really do with it, but I ended up going ahead and trying to make some hot sauce. And we bottled it, put it on the table, and people started asking us to sell it every day. Every day, you gonna sell this stuff or what? You gonna sell this, you gonna do that? And I'm like, eh. But they asked me enough, then I ended up trying to sell it. And originally it was called, what was it called originally? Gumbo sauce.
Oh yeah, we named it after our dog.
Yeah.
Gumbo's hot sauce.
Yeah, because
The dog was on the cover.
the dog was on the cover. The dog was in the restaurant every day. He was in the yard every day. And people always asked to come have lunch with him every day. And he had an Instagram, and he had followers and stuff. But now he's retired. But anyways, but the Musturd and ketchup, Kona Ketchup and Mauka Musturd was created because we started making burgers. Everyone says, oh, you guys gotta make a burger. We didn't really want to do a burger, but we decided to go ahead and do it. So once we did it, we had to have French fries, I had to have ketchup. And because we're rebels and we do everything from scratch and we do everything to be different, that's what we ended up doing. So I ended up making my own ketchup, my own flavor. It's kind of not like, normally when you have ketchup, everything's normally candied tomato. No flavor, no seasoning, no nothing. That's not me, that's not Gabby, and that's what we try to do. The mustard, I started making Cuban rolls here, which is like a Cuban sandwich wrapped in wontons. And I just needed a mustard to go for that, so I made my own mustard to go on top of that, and then people started asking us to sell that too. So then it became like a little, package deal. And I used to be back here bottling by hand every day and doing all this stuff for years, bottling by hand. Every day I come to work, Randy, we need more bottles, we need more sauces. And I'm like, man. So eventually we got to the point where we got a co-packer and we got to see it come down the line like Laverne and Shirley and stuff, and it was pretty cool. And but now it's all about the pivot.
What we're doing now is because of COVID, we're trying to kind of expand into our condiment line and get Kona Ketchup, Mauka Musturd, and Hawaiian fire sauce on shelves, across Hawaii, maybe nationwide one day. It's a good way for us to pivot our business to make us recession-proof and also create commerce in Hawaii. Everything is bottled here in Hawaii. We source our products from local vendors, from the bottles to the stickers. So we want
And ingredients.
And the ingredients, yeah. So we're just trying to find another outlet for our business and our name. Like Randy said, we have so many sauces. We're starting with the 3 because those have been the most popular so far. But I mean, if we can get this thing going, we could be, the sauce kings of Hawaii, as you ain't a rebel without no sauce. That's probably the coolest thing for us about owning Rebel Kitchen and being here daily. South Kona has such a small community in Hawaii Island in general, and we've gotten to know everybody and made friends with so many people. So that's probably one of the coolest things. And you know, approaching our 10 years is a milestone for business. So we want to thank everyone who supported us. If we met you once, or if we met you multiple times, or if you're our best friend, you know, thank you. People near and far, you know, we get you, you know, we appreciate your orders online, your Facebook comments, Instagram, all that. We appreciate it. And we wouldn't be here without you guys. And you know, if you want to help us out, you know, order our sauces. If you see them on a shelf, you know, buy it. And yeah, continue to support us.
This June marks our 10-year anniversary, and we want to say thank you to all our rebels.
Old rebels, new rebels, we appreciate you, and we thank you, and we love you. Aloha.
Aloha.